Guys, so we just finished up the dynamic warm-up. We went into the tissue temperature, then increased all the way up to the nervous system response with the plyometrics. Now we're gonna get into the protocol. So we're first gonna work through the lower body, then we're gonna go up into the upper body, and then we're gonna switch it on and off, right? Because we got 4 rounds, so we'll go 2 and 2. So for the first one, we're gonna go ahead and do split jump squats. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna jump up, switch my stance, work into each individual leg. I'm gonna jump up, turn, or just switch my legs up there. I'm gonna do as many reps as I possibly can in 30 seconds, making sure that I'm explosive as I can. So I'm getting up, as high as I can, and then I'm also repeating it, right? The next set, we're gonna be going and doing Spider-Man push-ups. So I'm gonna go do a push-up, and I'm gonna drive my leg up into my hand, right, where my hand is, and I'm gonna just go back and forth with that. Again, we wanna make sure that we're explosive with the movement and we're getting a lot of volume in there because, again, we have to accumulate that lactic. All right, let's make it happen. Okay guys, so now into the active recovery, trying to bring down my heart rate. I'm trying to slow down my breathing. Only trying to nasal breathe in through my nose, and then I can blow out through my mouth. After the 2 minutes, I want to make sure when I'm doing my passive recovery, I'm only nasal breathing. All right, so here we go. So we just finished round 2 with Spider-Man push-up, right? As I come down, I'm not letting my foot touch the ground. I'm bringing my knee up. I'm turning my hip out, getting an oblique crunch, or at least driving it up with my obliques, right? And then I'm also with my hip flexors, and then bringing it back down. And I'm trying to do as many reps as I possibly can and keeping it as explosive as I possibly can. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do a passive recovery and then go into my active recovery again. Okay, going into round 3, right? We did skater bounds, back and forth. The goal here is to make sure you load the hip, absorb, and then redirect force. It's gonna be really good to help you when you're trying to get in and out of the pocket. We have the ability to change direction, right? Now I'm gonna do my 2-minute passive into my active, then on to round 4. All right guys, so that's 4 rounds total. You wanna do 2 sets through of that. Again, make sure that you're doing your passive and active recovery. Make sure when you're doing your active recovery, make sure you're staying technically efficient, making sure that you're keeping your shadow boxing, crisp, and making sure that your punches are all the way out and just landing out your shots and making sure that you're moving your feet too as well. You wanna do 2 sets total, so that's 8 rounds of everything. You're just gonna basically repeat what you did. Like I said, I went lower, upper, and just repeat that 2 times. You can also linear progress from there, getting closer to camp. So let's say, for instance, if you're starting it, somewhere around 14 weeks out, you can progress all the way to 8 weeks out. Then you want to work into your lactic capacity work, which is going to be longer duration, less rest that you're going to get there as well. Again, make sure if you're going to do it inside of camp, make sure you're managing your fatigue. And if you're going to be doing it inside that training week, make sure you're doing it away from your sparring sessions. Again, if you have any more questions, I'm sure you'll do. Hit the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification. If you like this video, do me a favor, hit that like button. I'll see you again next time. Peace.